And tonight, another step in the race to vaccinate children against COVID-19. Moderna has expanded its vaccine trials to include kids from 6 months to 12 years old. The studies are designed to show how children tolerate the vaccine and to make sure it's safe and effective for them. CBS News national correspondent David Begnaud spoke to one family involved in the trial.
It was Blair Davis's 15th birthday, and to celebrate, she and her younger sister Dylan got into the car, headed to a clinic.
Happy birthday, way to celebrate.
And they got a COVID swab. That's because the Davis sisters are part of Moderna's adolescent vaccine trials. And yesterday, they got their second shots.
No way to know if it's a placebo or if it's the real thing, but what do you think?
I think I got the placebo.
We're pushing for a fever. We're pushing for body aches.
Yes, exactly.
That's
because
right.
as doctors, you know that if that happens, the body is reacting
That's
to
right.
something.
That's right. They're getting a response.
Yeah.
We're looking for a response.
Garvin Davis and Mindy Jeter, both doctors, are the girls' parents. They say they applied to at least 3 different adolescent trials.
To get them protected was really important for us.
So you felt like getting them protected as early as possible would in the end protect you?
Would protect us, it would protect their grandparents and anyone else.
But for this family, it's not just about protecting themselves from COVID.
I wanted them to be an example, to set an example, to say, hey, this vaccine is safe. We actually, as doctors, trust our children getting this shot.
And getting kids vaccinated will be critical to ending the pandemic, says CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus.
So we have to do everything we can to get toward herd immunity. And given that 25% of the United States is under the age of 21, this is going to have to include children.
And now that we know the vaccines work, children's trials only need to answer the important questions.
Is it safe, period? And do they mount effective immune responses, period? And those are very easy to do with smaller numbers of children.
A few thousand children, actually, starting with kids like Dylan and Blair, who spent her special day in a Houston clinic.
But it's sort of my duty, like as a Houstonian, to help out other Houstonians. This is one way I can do that.
Dr. Anthony Fauci is saying that the older kids, Blair and Dylan's age, could get the COVID vaccine as early as this fall. And the babies, the really young ones, could start getting it as early as next year. David Begnaud, CBS News, Houston, Texas.
Moderna hopes to enroll 3,000 participants in the trial for 12 to 17-year-olds. And Moderna is also testing its next generation coronavirus shot. The pharmaceutical company says it started dosing candidates with a vaccine that could potentially be stored and shipped in refrigerators instead of freezers. If it works, that means the shot could be handled by ordinary pharmacies that are not equipped with ultra-low freezers.